Stay up. It's got to stay upright. Is that thing going to stay upright?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, it's best I
can you
do.
push it in there a little bit tighter? Because I just don't want it to fall. I don't want it to fall down because
the windows are closed, right?
The windows are closed. What do you mean?
It's not going to fly out the window.
No, it's fine.
Right.
No, I just meant if it flopped on us or something like that. But a lot of those YouTubers, that's what. Well, actually, with Coco. She is so freaking funny. She's always sitting in the driver's seat, and she's got like a sidekick who is not talking. Well, every now and then he does say something, but usually...
Ooh, be on the lookout for our exit.
20, you said. Route 20.
Yeah, it's going to be the exit. Oh, actually, we're supposed to get off at this exit.
Right here?
Yeah.
Well, what does the traffic look like? Can you pull up, just see what the traffic looks like?
It's still closed.
It's still closed?
Yeah, but you want to get over because we're getting off in 1.6 miles. See, look at all the traffic.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Why didn't this talk,
Oh
though?
my gosh.
Oh, because we have the radio on.
Don't turn the radio on, please.
Well, no, but
oh my gosh. Look at that. Can we turn that?
Well, I don't know.
We know where we're going to get off.
But
now.
the problem is, like, we can't hear the exit.
Oh my god. What? This? Caledonia?
Yeah, we want the next exit.
Which is Caledonia.
Caledonia.
Whatever. That. Well, I know we don't. Whatever. I will remember to get off at the next exit.
It just asked us to verify the slowdown. I said it was still here. So, unfortunately, is everyone going to be getting off now?
Yes.
We should have gotten off at the other exit.
Off at the last exit.
Wow. And it's still 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're not even going to get there until after 9. Oh, well.
Because 41 is, they closed the highway.
They closed the highway because of this crash. That's how bad it was. Yeah. Yeah, it's the next bridge is closed.
Well, and then what, are we going to go west?
And then...
What if we go east? What if we go over to like Sheridan Road and go north on Sheridan?
No, we're supposed to go west. And all we're doing is we go through Franklin and then Greenfield, and then we get right on 894, you know? It's not that far. It's just we have to get to the next exit. But you see, because it's on the Bluetooth, we can't hear it. It's not giving us the directions. I guess I could turn the Bluetooth off.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
.8 miles. Oh, look, a Fiero.
Yeah.
Didn't we go test drive that one? Or did we just see it? Remember Soren's boyfriend that now they're married had the
he
blue,
had a blue one, but
and it
we
was
never
a New
saw
Jersey. It was a New Jersey blue eyeshadow.
I know. What's his name?
Eyeshadow blue.
What was his name? I do know he had one, but I don't remember. We never saw it. I never drove it.
Oh, we didn't?
I don't know what this one's doing. No, I never drove it.
What was his
I'm
name?
trying to think if I've ever driven a Fiero. I know when I was in college and we bought that Skyhawk we had a Skylark for a while. I remember we also looked at a Grand Am, and in the showroom there was a Fiero, and my dad was like, "Oh, what about this?" And I'm like, I don't think so.
I can't believe the highway's still closed. Well, it says it's cleared. Wow. That's crazy. Like, how bad was the crash?
It's a pain in the neck. I'm gonna get hungry.
I'm starving already, so I can't wait till 9. Yeah, that's kind of late. Oh, so you're telling me about the sidekick. Coco.
Oh, Coco Peru. Yeah, she's hysterical. She's absolutely hysterical. And her sidekick, it's just it's like her, you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember when Kathy Griffin had that D-list?
Mm-hmm.
And she always had these interns, and you're like, who's paying these interns? Like, she doesn't have that much money. She can't be. Do they have enough money to have like a staff of people? I mean,
Well, it's a big website.
okay, I can appreciate what Kathy Griffin.
No, D-list.
It's a website.
Yeah, because they have like all sorts of.
No, she had a
news on it.
television show.
Oh,
It was
okay.
called Life on the D. Like,
Oh,
because she was like trying to pretend because she wasn't a celebrity. She was like a D-lister. She never got invited to the good parties. Anyway, this Coco Peru, she's not taking anything from Kathy Griffin, but she's got this kid, and you don't really know what his role is, other than he's the cameraman. And he's really funny. The other thing is, she's funny, and she's not mean.
Yeah.
She's not mean. I've never heard one mean thing come
That's
out
nice.
of her mouth.
I
It's
like
all absolutely hysterical. It's shade. She's throwing shade a little bit, but it's not mean-spirited, It's all really, really funny. And that's what I thought. That's what I remembered when we would go, when I went to that,
I can't believe we missed that exit.
What was that place called that we went to with Elizabeth, the Baton?
Yeah.
That's what the Baton doesn't have any of that. Well, it didn't for that. Although, remember, we were going to go with Rudy. Oh, Alberto.
Who's Rudy?
Rudy's another one of their friends.
Oh.
Rudy.
You mean like Rudy and Angelo? We saw Rudy. We met Rudy, the guy from Puerto Vallarta, that is like with the Antonio Tortilla family.
I know two guys named Rudy.
Oh.
Well, actually, and Rudy Hogenmeyer.
Oh, right.
Or Hogan Miller. Anyway. No, she's funny. She's funny.
I think there'd be another way to get these cars off the highway,
I wish you had been paying more attention.
Well,
when I drove by that other.
It's because we have the radio off. Because when it's on Bluetooth.
I can't get that thing in close.
Well, what did you do to it? It's this. It's like these are big glasses, but it's also like a weird. I think these are the ones you got from Aaron. So So we still have 0.5 miles now. You would think everyone's getting off.
We have a half a mile.
Yeah. Yeah, it's saying it's still closed. It's 7 Mile Road. It's there was 2 crashes that shut it down. One's at 7 Mile Road, and then the other one was on.
Well, you know what probably happened? They had the first accident, and then traffic. That's how we had that car accident in Florida, because there was an accident way ahead of us. Actually, it wasn't even that far ahead of us. It was literally like maybe a block, right? It wasn't that much far, but you couldn't see it. Like I couldn't see the accident up there. But that's when and it must have happened quickly, because then the traffic got so backed up or fast. Then that's when everybody else. Then we had that other accident.
Well, now we're 0.4 miles. So what's that? 0.4 miles, like 3.5 blocks? We still have 107 miles to go.
We'll stop. We'll stop it because I'm getting hungry. I had a protein shake.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it was with that.
Hope it doesn't have too much soy in it.
No, it has like wheat germ or something. It's got protein in it.
Okay.
What do you think? It's got soy? You think it's made out of soy? And are you supposed to put milk in it, or?
They usually put water in it like that.
Because I couldn't read the directions.
There's the exit.
I couldn't read the directions because I didn't have my glasses on, and I left my glasses on the table in the hall.
Oh.
What was that?
There's a slowdown ahead.
Yeah, shit. See, that's whatever.
What?
Is that on Waze? Are you looking at Waze?
No, I only have Google Maps.
Do they even still have Waze? Because isn't that owned by Google?
Yeah, I think so. But it didn't work because it was on Bluetooth and we had the radio turned off. So that's our exit.
That's all right.
You want to get over?
I'll get over. I bet you multiple lanes are going to exit at this thing, don't you think?
In 600 feet, take exit 327 toward Wisconsin G East West.
Stay in lane. Look and see. Are all cars turning off even out of this lane?
No.
Are both?
Take exit 327.
They aren't. So you have to get over.
Nobody's turning right out of this lane?
No.
Is it right here?
Yeah, right there. You see the sign? Well, don't hit the car.
This reminds me of when I worked in Schaumburg. You would get on.
In a quarter mile, turn
Can you
left
shut that
onto
off? Please
5.5
turn
mile
that
road.
off.
Signs
Why?
for County G West.
I don't like that noise.
Well, but we have to know when to turn.
I know when to turn.
Yeah, but then you gotta know all the rest of the trip.
I know, we'll be fine. We can look at it. I don't need
That's
that
how
voice.
we missed the other one.
That's
Why don't
because
you
you
need the
didn't
voice?
tell me. You didn't tell me that we were going to get off at that exit.
But why? What's wrong with the voice?
It's just extremely annoying.
Why?
It's like grating. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Do you
at
want
all.
to change the voice?
I don't want any of those voices.
This is the exit.
This reminds me of coming home from work in Schaumburg. Because when you get on, you know that 355 or 50, I guess it's 53. A lot of cars are trying to get onto 90 to go out to like Elgin.
Yeah.
And it would be backed up. And every day,
Well,
this would happen every single day. But
Where's 355 on 90? It's like
right by Schaumburg. So
no,
like,
that's like 294.
No.
isn't it? 290?
Well, they call it 53.
Yeah.
They call it 53, but it turns when you go south.
It's 290.
It turns when you go. Yeah, when you turn by like Itasca or whatever to go into 290, and then it goes through
So you take a
Elmhurst.
left. Okay.
And then, but if you stay on 53 and go south, it turns into 355, which is that new toll road or something.
Yeah. Veterans.
Do you want me to go left?
Yeah. You'd think thered be a cop here to just get people moving.
What you do is you'd ride up on the shoulder.
5.5 mile road. Signs for County G West.
See, there's an alternative 41 north. We'll go north, that's fine.
Because the whole highway's closed.
I get it. That's fine.
Well, at least we got off
How
here.
now? Where's this? How far west do we go on this thing?
I don't know yet.
Here, give this.
Well, no.
John, would you please-
Wait. You're not, when you're driving, you're not going to look at the phone.
I would appreciate it if you would turn off that voice like I asked you.
Why? All right, so now we go 3 miles on this to Waukesha Road. Yeah, look at that. And there's a cop getting out of there. What is the cop going to do? Now the sun's kind of bright.
I know.
Too bad we didn't get off at IKEA, and then we could have gone to IKEA. And we could have had like some.
You know what I like out of IKEA? I like the last time you were there, you got crepes.
Yeah. Well, no, they're Swedish pancakes.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. So now you go 3 miles on this. We're going 27 miles an hour, 29 miles an hour, 31, 34, 36. It tells you how fast you're going.
Oh, it does. Well, remember we had that on the train.
Yeah.
And we were going like 30 miles an hour. Were we even going 30 miles an hour? Do you remember that train trip? Do you know where we were going on that train trip?
That was going through Western Massachusetts.
No.
Yeah.
I remember doing the speedometer thing I remember it when we did it to Minneapolis one time because we were going through like near Columbus, Wisconsin. Do you remember that? And I remember it was like at this time. It was like the sun. It was like this time, right? The sun was like lower in the sky, but it wasn't dark, and it was.
So
we
you're
were
going
like
to take
near
a
Columbus.
right. You're taking a right up here on. It's like the next right, 43rd Street.
Did we have seats in that train? Yeah, we must have. You always get a seat. You know what? There was on YouTube's. There was.
I think it's just called YouTube.
Well, there was a guy. One of my feed things, because I've watched train stuff. A guy took the train from San Francisco. Up
Okay, then you're going to take a
north.
left on West 6 Mile.
Guess how long it?
Wait, you went from San Francisco to Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, took like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is it that far? Is it further? Because that's how long it took us to get to
From
Boston.
You take a left.
So
take a
do you
left.
think it's as far from San
Seattle.
Francisco to Seattle as it is from Chicago to Boston? Look on the
1,000 miles. Well, I can only do one thing at a time because you don't have the voice on, so I can't like not look at the. So now we go on this for a while.
What road do we just? What road are we on? Are we like on a number road?
West 6 mile.
Does it? It's not like a 21 or something.
No, because we're in the suburbs, and we're taking this. It's like the second right. It's going to be a diagonal street, and it's called Waukesha Road. I thought we just got off Waukesha.
We're not. We're way south of Waukesha.
There's Waukesha Road. But look at how rural this is out here.
See those wood things?
Yeah, that used to be like Wisconsin.
Yeah. Well, I've told you about
I
those.
know,
Have you
I
ever
know.
seen those before?
I just did.
Is that the first time?
No, there were some.
They used to be all over Green Lake County. I'm surprised they still have them down here. You'd think they would. Yeah, that's weird. That's how you knew you were in Wisconsin.
Or you were stuck behind a trailer like that.
Tractor. This reminds me of Barrington. Kind of. No, houses aren't quite as nice.
It's
but
kind of hilly.
But it's hilly. Well, Barrington is kind of hilly.
I know, like, why isn't Chicago hilly? So now you're going to turn right up here. Are we going to go to Panda?
We're just going to stop it.
So now you take a right.
We'll just
It's on a diagonal street. This is it. Okay. So then we're going to 76th Street. But we're going to go right through downtown Franklin. That's kind of cool. That's where Dave's from, my brother-in-law. Look how dark it gets now, though. And now we're going to merge onto 76th Street. I can't believe how rural it is, though. You'd think that, like, being this far from Milwaukee, there'd be more built up. So now you're just going to kind of bear right. All right, so now we're on 76th Street.
Uh-oh. That's what I was afraid of. Fix that. That's what I was afraid would happen.
Well, there's only so much you can do.
I asked you to push it in there.
I did.
Right, 7 miles we turn here.
No, you keep going. Now we go 2 miles to Oakwood. And look, there's like corn. I mean, how far are we from Milwaukee?
We're still pretty far.
Looks like everyone just cut their grass, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
So now we're going to Oakwood.
How far is that?
1.3 miles. Take a left. Why are the numbers going up if it's west 8 mile? Like we were just on 6 mile, you'd think it'd be going down. Like we're 8 miles from what?
I don't know. maybe
That's-
the county line with Racine. What county are we in? Are
Milwaukee.
we in, no, I bet you we're still. What's the first county south of Milwaukee? Is it Racine?
Yeah. But there's no way
So we're
over
probably
Racine.
still in Racine County.
No.
We're not that far off the expressway.
Yeah, but we're not that far from Milwaukee. Franklin's on the city line.
Is that on the,
College Ave.
well, but how many miles did you say that was going to be?
To College Ave. Oh, what? We're just coming up to Ryan Road.
Notice how the. Do I need to push it in there, or are you going to push it?